Hello Scorpio family, welcome back to Mark After Me. This is Tru to deliver you the reading for the month of December. I'm really happy to have you here. First of all, thank you so much for being a supporter of my channel, to like and share all my message. I'm being really grateful so far to have you guys next to my journey. Please stay tuned. I'm gonna have like a little message for you at the end of this, or announcement at the end of this video. And I have to say that you're gonna have a Celtic spread. That's going to be the normal one, as I used to do for the months before. But then you're gonna have a universal card. That's going to be the universe has your back. And then you're gonna have, apparently, jump out, 2 different astrology cards oracle. So it's gonna help you a little bit more on the astrology side of all of this. Please check your moon, your ascendant, and your Venus, just in case this reading will not resonate with you. Take what you need, leave the rest. Remember, the tarot is not going to determine your future. It's just a mere message from your high self that you need to pay attention and see what actually need to be working off and what you need to be deciding for. So starting everything, you will gonna have 2 cards. That's going to be the 9 of Wands, and then you're gonna have the 5 of Wands. So it's a pretty conflicting energy you have already. This is going to be the overall energy. You work hard, you did a lot of the job, but I have to say that something, you're gonna have conflict with people. Whatever reason you're been having conflict with people, with communities, with yourself, it's not gonna be harsh. It's not gonna be something that is super scared off or like dangerous, but you are having conflict. And it's something that you need to pay attention, because the 9 of Wands is, you know, the product of the hard work. So you have to be careful with against who you are being doing things, and what is actually the reputation you're gonna get if you keep fighting with and against another people. Saying this, in the center of attention, you have the 2 of Wands. So you are already planning, visualizing, improving your life, your vision of what you have. And after 2 of Wands, I really like it because it's everything about creativity and creation of a new journey. But on the same time, you have the world in your hands, which is going to be, you conquer already one thing, you create one thing, you already do it, done, wrapping up. What is the next? You need to actually think about to the big picture. So the 2 of Wands is there to say, what's next? What do you need to travel on? What do you need to bring it on? What do you want to actually excel? So you have in crossover the Judgment. You have it over here. I hope this is going to be, I don't know why it's not actually focusing, because the design of these cards are beautiful. So you have the Judgment, and I believe since Neptune goes straight, because was in retrograde for almost, I don't know how many months, now it's time to awake. Now it's time to know, to be quite a little bit more clear on what do you want to do. But the Judgment is saying that it's time. So it's a crossover, because at some point maybe you don't want to look at that, or you are not actually pay attention on how much conflict you create, or how much conflict you are creating, and you don't want to like take the responsibility of it. Scorpio, you have something that is very similar to Aries. They are stubbornness, that's first, but on the same time you like to win. But sometimes you don't always gonna have the key to have that, you know, that you are gonna be right all the time, or you're gonna be winning all the time. You need to accept that you make mistakes, and then sometimes you need to put your head down and lose the battle, because at some point it's no battle to be fight for. So the Judgment is there is actually quite heavy, because it's a crossover, is putting in your side and in your shoulders to like what it's worth for, and awakening is coming, you like it or not, and you have to wake up. You have to pay attention on what you are not doing and what you're actually doing in excess, what you are like working for. And but the Judgment is, you know, what's right, what is wrong, and you have to be attention of that. And it's not everything about what is your expect for and the expectation that you have. It's what it is and what is happening now. So you have to pay attention of the real present moment, Scorpio. Don't lose in like what I think of, or what I can control, what I cannot. At the end, what you can control is yourself. and what you did and what you didn't, and how you're going to do things and how you're gonna control your own actions and thinking and behaviors. You can't control anything else. And I have to say, why you are in Two of Wands, why you are struggling a little bit with judgment and be awake and be open up, is because at some point probably you have the Hangman that is one of the sacrificing cards. The Hangman is there to remember you to like look in different perspective, look in different different vision, different you know, when you have a diamond and you look to the diamond, you have so many different aspects and all many different details that you maybe missed out because you're seeing from far away. The Hangman is here to say what you need to sacrifice for. And at some point, something has to be sacrificed, and something has to let go, and something has to be looked into with different glasses. Of course, when you change your glasses, you see differently. If you're not the same, you put like a red glasses, like a sunglasses, like a normal glasses. It's totally different thing. What is saying the Hangman is like what you need to reverse, what you need to move in different way. So why you are there, why you are visualizing, why you want to create new things, because actually you force yourself to say, I need to do different things. Because whatever that I'm doing right now is creating a lot of conflict. It's giving me so much conflict, it's giving me you like position that I am actually not helping anyone, and I'm just having more enemies than friends. I'm losing friends just because of my ego, or because I just want to have a conflict and I want to be right and I want to win. So you need to balance that out. The awakening card is really judgment, is there to say, you know, or you control your ego, or you're gonna pay a little bit at the end of this conflict. So the judgment is saying you have to be awake, you have to be aware, you need to grow up, you need to actually get mature on it. You have to take charge of it. So the judgment is actually saying like, are you mature enough to take charge of it? Are you strong enough to like embrace the change that is coming? Why I said that, you have the Queen of Coins literally in the front of your mind. So I think that you are a little bit looking for business stability, financial stability, and be absolutely open to a new abundance mindset as well. Like you really want to have situations where money comes to you easily, you have a new income. So this is actually what is in front of your head, is you are worried about money. You want to have money back, you want to have you know, have things easy in the financial situation. You know, you want to take a charge of it, you want to be mature, and you actually are being very mature. You love money. So at some point you love money. That's in the front of your head. So the visions that you have with the Two of Wands is probably like, I really need to get a new situation with my money flow, because I think for the long term I have to be responsible of my money. I can't be wasting and spending without think about twice. I have to stop to like probably put another people in situation because I am not responsible about my own money. I think it's all about that. Why? And this is going to be the recent past. Time ago, you own your own bravery. You was very strong enough to like, you know, to take responsibility, to like say, okay, I'm strong enough to like, for example, create my own, you know, my own income, or say, okay, not talking about income, I think it's going to be as well, like you was very comfortable in your own skin, like time ago, you was very confident, you was having your own stuff. And when we have the personal security in the front of your head, and you, in the time before, you did such an amazing work to be confident, to feel strong in your own skin, the near future is going to be the Ten of Cups. But I have to say, this is the Ten of Cups, is that you are building something with someone, or a family, or a family business, or a partnership that's going to be with your best friend. Anything that's going to be with Ten of Cups is like a totally fulfillment in an emotional state. So check this out. You have the Queen of Coins in the front of your mind, where it's going to be, I need a financial stability. Time ago in your recent past, wherever that's gonna happen, you was very, very comfortable. You was very comfortable in your own skin. You was very confident, because the Queen of Wands is a feminine energy that is power and leadership. So you was creating something that you was the leader on. But what is gonna happen at the end is you're gonna share your process or your success with someone else in the Ten of Cups. That means that probably it's a family, that promises a marriage, that's going to be like a business partnership, but you have to be careful about the Five of Wands, how much you are fighting for. And if you're fighting for something that is, you know, that is pretty important, I totally get it. But if a Five of Wands most of the time is for stupid things, is a small you know, conflicts that it can be easily avoid. So you have to be careful because it's near to the Nine of Wands, it's near to your reputation, it's near to how people see you and how much you're growing through your hard work. So if your hard work is fight with other people for your own right, for stupid things, how is going to be the value about this? So this is not something that I want to tell you directly, but you had the Ten of Cups is near future, so you literally are gonna be facing an extremely like peaceful environment, like can feel like a family, like can feel like love, like can feel enjoyment. So it's the near future. It's because the Queen of Wands sometimes ago or time ago, they make you feel very encouraged, they make you feel very strong in yourself. So the advice is the Seven of Coins. So Seven of Coins is here to say, you know, you did the hard work, you put everything there, you fight how much you have to fight. It's time now to let the Nine of Wands there, to be more present, less Five of Wands, less fighting, more reflecting, and pick it up what you already work for. And this is pretty like, it looks like more like a partnership thing. And I'm not saying a business, I think it can be anything, can be also a charity. You're giving back to the community with the Ten of Cups. When you have the Seven of Coins, sorry. When you have the Seven of Coins over there, check this out. You're picking up a lot of good things that you work for. So what are you waiting for? The advice is actually like, make things happen. You are already doing it, so you have to look after what you already build on, that you already put in the soil. Because the environment is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is not playing around. There's going to be everything very analytical, very methodical. That is, you know, Libra, Gemini, and oh, I forgot the last one, Aquarius. So you have the energy of very in the head, but this is around you. Around you are gonna say all about revelations, all about what you have to do, rules, what is you are thinking, the organization. The Queen is everything about internal work, everything about what do you are being working inside of your mind. But it's very quietly, the Queen of Swords can be very cold-hearted. So the environment around is pushing you at some point to be responsible as well. But the Queen of Swords is saying straightforward. So get used to have feedbacks, to have opinions, to have straightforward communication towards you. And don't take it personal. Because the Queen of Swords is everything not taking personal. That everything is about delivering a message, this, you know, more clear possible. And also the Queen of Swords bring clarity. Now that I remember, brings a lot of clarity. So probably the environment that you got already, the things that you got already, the community you're gonna be happy with, community, family, a couple, partnership, is because they have to be honest with you and they have to tell things in the really straightforward. So the Four of Wands is going to be the hopes and fears. You did big part of the work. When the Four of Wands is over here, is saying about foundation, protection, building something. So I think this is going to be one of the hope. I don't think this is a fear. You are hoping, and at some point you have a hope here, that the Four of Wands is a protection, or you have, I don't think this is going to be a fear. I think it's a hoping because you did the work. Yeah. The Four of Wands is about community too, and it's about foundation, and it's about protection too, but in the same times it's about, you know, solidity of the values. When we have the Ten of Cups, when we have the Four of Wands, then we have the Queen of Swords and the environment. I think it's everything related with community. It's everything about your connection with another people, community, team, work, whatever that's going to be related with relationships. And I think this is going to be one of the most important things for you, Scorpio, because you like to be around people. So I think instead to create that conflict, remember that it's good to show up your wisdom and your own experience without forcing other people do another things. So then don't create that conflict that you don't like it. So you have the Four of Wands and hopes and fears. You create a bond with another people. You create that connection with another people in a social encounter and a social level. So why right now, why stop? This is really interesting because you have the Five of Cups that is going to be in the outcome. So I think it's something you don't feel quite right. We have the Four of Wands that I was saying, the hopes and fears. That is something that you build on with community. Also can be a marriage, that can be a relationship with someone. So we were jumping into the Five of Cups, which is one of the cards that I do not understand why you're gonna have this outcome. So I just bring it out on the card. That can be another outcome as well. And I do think that if you carry on with this energy to not try to control another people, but have the expectation to another people do whatever you wanted to do, what you expect another people to do, what actually is gonna have and happen is you're gonna feel a little bit that it's not right. Yes, you get what you want, and what price is going to be, you feel quite lost. And you feel not you lost, but you feel there's something, a disappointment. And because you are not getting what you want probably, or you're forcing another people, you're losing some relationship with another people because you are trying to get what you want, and you think what is the best for another people is what you think you have to do, what other people have to do, or what other people have to do you think is the best. You know what I mean? It's quite like a mental craziness. But what I'm trying to say, when you have the Five of Cups over here, it's a matter like you feel really disappointed. You feel really like in an emotional level, like I did a lot and I tried to give a lot and look how they are paying me back. But are you being absolutely real and fair with yourself? Are you being conflicted with another people for your own interest and try to get what you want from other people, forcing situations? Or are you allowing other people to express themselves in that point and respect their own decisions, even if it's not resonated with your own expectations? So this is something the Five of Cups is there in the outcome, is because it's everything about relationship. What I see here, the relationship that you have with the money, relationship that you have with your community or your partnership or your business or something. And I think is telling you like, to jump in so much in Hangman, you need to sacrifice so many things. You need to put out your desires and your power and try to, that power struggle that sometimes Plutonian energy have around Scorpio a lot. That is trying to like get over people and try to have a power over people. Even if you do it unconsciously, something that you have to work on. So you have already the Eight of Coins, which is going to be the another outcome. That is all about and I think it's a really amazing one you have over here, the Eight of Coins and the Eight of Pentacles in that case. I'm gonna just try to just let them focus on it. So if you see is a guy, is a building something. So we have already the Four of Wands, which is going to be the foundation and the creation of the beginning of your community, a business, or something that you really put an effort on. So when you have the Eight of Coins in the end of the outcome, it's literally mastering. You're mastering yourself, and you're mastering to have the connection, a healthy connection with another people, and also you're opening your networking, and you're probably gonna have more people for business related, or for helping, or for charity, or for anything that you really wanted, because the Eight of Coins is a mastering card. So you're gonna be mastering yourself at such a huge point. Can be yourself, but can be that you're mastering big part of, of who you are. I don't know if I can explain myself, but you're mastering as well situations, a relationship, task, habits, anything that is related with connection with another people. But because it's the coins, I think at some point you're gonna have really good networking and connection with another people that can be beneficial in the long term for create money or create outcome directly to your pocket. So just check this out. You have two different outcomes, so all depending how you actually are putting yourself outside and how your relationships are gonna go and how you are gonna care and respect another people's opinion and how you are going to overcome the desires to control another people's opinion or another situation or the building or unrealistic situation or unrealistic expectation towards another people. I hope you're not gonna kill me. I don't know if it's water signs are gonna like me this month, but I think this is something, and I have it really like deeper because Scorpio, you are intense sign, and I might say that you're powerful, but you need to understand where to direct that power and how you manage that power. So jumping into an astrology cards is funny that you have Sagittarius and you have the moon. We're talking about feelings, we're talking about relationship, we're talking about how we widen with another people. And when we have these two, check this out, you know, like we have the Sagittarius and we have the moon. And the moon is everything about how we widen emotionally with another people. And probably you have moon in Sagittarius, and if it's not, just check if another people have it, or maybe what is the influence on Sagittarius in your chart. Because at some point Sagittarius is already on since 21st of November, if I'm not wrong, and sorry, it's inviting us, as all of us, to take a journey inside and outside ourselves. It's gonna promote us to have a higher self education. It's promoting us to traveling, to be philosophical, to encourage to be quite more social, but on the same time curious about how another people think, why the people do the things that they do, what is the cultural and habits background that these people have, because that is what Sagittarius does. They like to learn from other people's experiences. Of course, if you go very extremist, there's going to be defending their own truth, and they don't, you know, they can ignore a little bit another people's opinion. But Sagittarius like to exchange, and they like to know about all the people. So they have this enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, they're lucky, self-righteous, risk-taking, and it's gonna be seeking, happy-go-lucky. It's a really good go on the go sign. But the feelings of the moon say instinct, nurturing, gut reaction, comfort, say the digestion, self-soothing, emotions, mother, femininity. Is all about, you know, how you connect emotionally as well with people. And I think you have to be quite more playful. Sagittarius are really playful and in emotional levels if you have Sagittarius moon. But I think you have to control your feelings too, and how you're gonna share with another people. So your quote will be, joy is the ultimate creator. I might say that why I do know that this card is going to be really nice is because you like to enjoy your time with your relationships, you like to be with another people, and you like to exchange your life with another people. You like relationships, and I think if you create everything around the 10 of Cups, it's going to be the 4 of Wands, to like have these magical creations and you know, connections with another people. I think if you apply joy, you can create anything that you want it. And you have the 8 of Coins at the end, but in the outcome, which is going to be a really good blessed with a money attraction, because you have the Queen of Coins in the front of your head, which is going to be financial stability, but also you want to have that grounding family stability too when you have the 10 of Cups. So it's a little bit of a balance between how much you are spending, how much you want to get from it, and what is the relationship that you have with another people, another environment, or another community that can bring you stability, that can bring you the money that you are looking for, or bring in that kind of income that you're looking for, because this can be applied with anything. So this is totally up to you. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here with me during all of this long reading. As I said, I have an announcement. I just create like an Etsy shop where you're gonna find tarot readings and life coach sessions, one-on-one tarot readings and life coach sessions as well. So please check this out, because my services as a tarot reader is one of the most things that fulfill my life, is because I'm able to share what helping me to get out of so many mental garbage that I have for over 3 years. Is helping me to get a vision board of my life, but on the same time help me through self-development, self-growth, spiritual growth, and maturity. So if you really want to get in touch with me, just please, you have in the description below my Etsy shop. Just keep in touch with me there. I'm available online. I can do PDF if you are very, very busy. If you have any questions or anything, please just let me know. I do life coaching as well, so I support people who really want to believe in themselves and create anything that they have in their mind. So thank you so much for watching. Please check my Etsy shop, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share, and sorry for the lighting, and hope to see you soon, and bye bye.